Hello friends. You know that in order to maintain a habitable universe, we must definitely reduce carbon dioxide emissions. For this, we must leave traditional energy production over time and turn to renewable energy. The Paris Climate Agreement signed by 175 countries, agreements such as Elon Musk's recently published Master Plan 3, or the goals of companies are constantly emphasizing the need for renewable energy and reducing carbon dioxide emissions. Today's video is about the share of renewable energy in energy production. If we are all ready, let's go to the video. Renewable energy has been gaining momentum in recent years due to concerns about climate change and the desire to reduce dependence on non-renewable sources of energy. The share of renewable energy in energy production has been increasing globally, albeit at a relatively slow pace. According to the International Energy Agency (IEA), renewable energy accounted for 29% of global electricity production in 2020. This is a significant increase from the 21% share in 2010. The largest contributor to this increase has been the growth of solar and wind power, which have become increasingly cost-competitive with traditional sources of energy. In terms of individual countries, China is the world's largest producer of renewable energy, accounting for 41% of global renewable energy production in 2020. The European Union and the United States are also significant producers of renewable energy, with shares of 17% and 14%, respectively. According to the Energy and Natural Resources Ministry of Turkey, the share of renewable energy in Turkey's electricity production was 49.3% in the first 11 months of 2021. This is a significant increase from 2010, when the share of renewable energy was only 5%. Wind power is the largest contributor to Turkey's renewable energy production, accounting for 21.9% of total electricity production in the first 11 months of 2021. Turkey has set an ambitious target to increase the share of renewable energy in its total energy production to 30% by 2023. To achieve this goal, the country has implemented various policies and incentives to encourage investment in renewable energy projects, including feed-in tariffs, net metering, and tax exemptions. Next country is Germany. According to the Federal Ministry for Economic Affairs and Energy, renewable energy sources accounted for 47.3% of Germany's gross electricity consumption in 2020, up from 42.4% in 2019. This includes wind, solar, biomass, and hydroelectric power. Germany has set an ambitious target of reaching 65% renewable energy in electricity consumption by 2030. Wind power is the largest contributor to Germany's renewable energy production, accounting for 23.2% of the country's gross electricity consumption in 2020. Solar power is also a significant contributor, accounting for 9.2% of the country's gross electricity consumption in 2020. Germany's progress in renewable energy has been driven by various policies and incentives, including feed-in tariffs, net metering, and tax exemptions. The country also plans to phase out coal power by 2038 as part of its efforts to transition to a low-carbon economy. Overall, Germany's renewable energy share in energy production is significant, and the country is making progress towards its ambitious renewable energy targets. According to the International Energy Agency (IEA), renewable energy accounted for only 0.9% of Russia's total primary energy supply in 2019. Despite this, there are some efforts to increase the share of renewable energy in Russia's energy mix. In 2020, the Russian government adopted a new energy strategy that sets a target of increasing the share of renewables to 4.5% by 2035. The strategy also includes measures to support the development of renewable energy sources, such as wind, solar, and hydropower. Currently, hydropower is the largest contributor to renewable energy production in Russia, accounting for about 70% of total renewable energy production. Wind and solar power are still in the early stages of development in the country, but there are plans to increase their capacity in the coming years. In addition to increasing the share of renewable energy, Russia has also set a target of reducing greenhouse gas emissions by 30% below 1990 levels by 2030. This target is part of the country's commitment to the Paris Agreement on climate change. Despite these growths, the share of renewable energy in total energy production, including transportation, heating, and cooling, is still relatively small, accounting for only 11% in 2018 according to the IEA. The majority of energy production still comes from non-renewable sources such as oil, coal, and natural gas. However, there is a growing consensus that renewable energy is the key to a sustainable energy future. For example, Elon Musk recently unveiled his Master Plan 3 vision, in which Tesla will lead the global effort to eliminate fossil fuels and transform the world to sustainable energy. All these developments show us that as technology improves and costs continue to fall, it is likely and imperative that the share of renewable energy in energy production will continue to increase. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe and heart if you want to see more of this kind of content. We will save our world together. Healthy days.